everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Coming up next, we've got what should be a good one between the Denver Broncos and the New York Jets. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We are situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Denver Broncos and the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They come in riding high. Just one loss in their last 7 games.
It's a very focused team, very disciplined. They've kept the penalties to a minimum, and they're winning football games.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Broncos, things haven't gone exactly according to plan to this point. But, boy, you and I down there with them before the game, they were fired up.
And they understand how important this game is. Win this one, they can start to think about a turnaround.
Tough spot here for the defense. Let's see if they can step up. We drop in on a first down in the red zone.
Wait 10, wait 20, wait 50. I'm trying to collect.
Back to the running game. It's Freeman. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On 2nd down and 4. Brady, this will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
Alabama, 380. You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
From the gun, it's Brady. Toward the pylon, caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Defensively, they better figure something out. Opening drive, he already has 4 catches.
And if you have to figure out how to stop him defensively, that usually means you weaken your defense. That means that now the offense...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Brady going to throw. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown.
Nice touchdown, baby.
Nelson Aguilar. His 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation?
You. Check. Alert.
3rd and 2. Now Wilson. He's got a man open. That's Allen. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos. This offense has been sustaining a nice, long, successful drive here. Now they're looking to finish it off. 1st and goal in the red zone.
Come on, QB, come on. Check.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Tariq Cohen hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And they're able to run it in. It started with the battle of the... Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the second quarter.
Wait, that's 20. Big stop, let's go.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Gets it off to Freeman. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets.
Wait, that's 53. 51 for mine. You ain't got nothing.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brady. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
It's a team game, but sometimes individuals do stand out, don't they? How about that for a twofer? Tackle for a loss on the running play on the previous down, and then comes right back and gets a sack.
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. Shotgun now for Brady. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
The kick by Marr is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Brady down to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about a rotation short. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise. And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
Tariq Cohen and the rest of the offense heading back out there. At his current pace, sure looks well in line for a 1,000-yard season. But some of the older folks watching...
Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it.
On first down, Wilson gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Let's go, D. Hey, alert. We got to step it up. Check 26, check 26. Cut.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things.
0-0. Check 51.
Second and 10 now, Wilson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3.
On third down, Wilson. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help. Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the third quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on third down? Let's find out.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the third quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on third down? Let's find out.
14, run it. 55. Mike 5 now. Let's get it together.
To throw is Wilson on third down. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So instead of... Time to jump back in. An important field goal try forthcoming as they look to tie this game here in the third quarter.
Here we go, D. Get off the field. One left. Motion out of the backfield. Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51. Hey, me and you all day. I'm coming after you. Friday.
Fourth down. Here's Wilson. They'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be incomplete. Adam Gase rolls the dice. Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the third quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on third down? Let's find out. From the gun on third down, Brady. And he will find his man on the outside. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the fourth quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need.
Wait, down 80. That's track. Wait, again.
From the gun on third down, Brady. He's got Evans. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. They call his number again. It's his sixth catch and a first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on. Keeping this offense out of the end zone has to be considered a must here, as this defense can ill afford to go 2 scores down here in the second half. They'll get nothing out of the completion there, and it leads to a fourth down.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
So a big one coming now for Brett Maher. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. Maher able to put this one through. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. Fourth quarter, close game. Third down, here we go.
Put it Hey, turn it up, turn it up.
Touch 50, touch 50. Go.
Under crunch.
Throwing again here. Wilson. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. This offense, they've got a really nice drive going, and now it's first and goal. Can they finish it off and punch it in the end zone?
I got you.
He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the great move out of the bag, but couldn't do a ton with it. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Hey guys, listen.
Mike 96.
To throw again is Wilson. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. A 3-yard touchdown run. As his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead here in the 4th. Not the first. All right, it's crunch time late in the game. Does this defense have the fortitude to get the stop they need? Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Game on the line. This is when these guys make their money. Can the defense get the stop? Let's find out. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On first down, it's Freeman, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Brady going to look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much. Contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. On third down, Freeman. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Cameron Johnston now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. So Russell Wilson.
What? 380!
Oh, you got deep? Hey,
12, 2 lanes up.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Wilson to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Five yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Back to throw. He'll buy some time right. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the first down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
Well, how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call. Back to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
All right, they picked up yardage, but they've got to get up to the line of scrimmage and spike it. They've got one timeout left. Want to save it.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Buying time to his left. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now second and inches. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow. How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're in. This defense just one timeout left. This one all but over as we take you down for the final moments.
Wide, 80.
3 bucks. Tight dog.
Back it, reload.
They'll look to throw. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. This defense just one timeout left. This one all but over as we take you down for the final moments. He'll look to throw. And yes, complete to the tight end, McDonald. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Here now, Brett Maher. He hit from 62 in his rookie season of 2018. 4 seconds to go. This would send us to overtime. And this doesn't get there. It's no good. They had to go for it, but their final effort here is going to come up short. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for the Jets, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Denver, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.